Son of a bitch.
Welcome back to my fucking YouTube channel. It's been a while, hasn't it? I do apologize, not that any of you really care, realistically, but I feel bad. And I've had a lot happen in the last however many months it's been since I stopped posting videos. And I'm not gonna get into that shit because, in all honesty, nobody cares. And I just don't want to talk about it. I also have not checked how this looks at all. I'm gonna put up more jerseys at some point, so don't get used to this. But I don't know if this is level, I don't know if I'm centered, I don't know any of this shit. But anyways, what the fuck are we gonna do in this video? Well, I'll tell ya, we're gonna rank every fucking team in the NBA. I'm gonna go 1 through 15 in the East, 1 through 15 in the West. And we're gonna start off with the West because who gives a fuck about the West? But before we do that, I do wanna say one thing. So, I was thinking about this channel. I took a good, long, hard look at it, and I want to expand. I don't just want to do Raptors and Blue Jays, as much as I love the Raptors and Blue Jays. Baseball-wise, I'll probably stick with just the Blue Jays. Basketball-wise, I kind of want to branch out and do the whole NBA as well as the Raptors. I feel like that would appeal to a wider audience, and honestly, I just think I would enjoy it more. And I think what I'm going to call the series, whether that includes the Raptors and Blue Jays as well as the full NBA, or if it's just the series that's NBA related. I haven't decided on that. But what I'm going to call that series, we're sticking with the Talking Toronto theme, but we're going to call this Talking Balls. Why? Because it's fucking hilarious. So welcome to episode 1 of Talking Balls. Now let's get into these fucking rankings. In last place, 15th, bottom of the barrel, we got the OKC Thunder. Now, I love the Thunder. I love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I love Lou Dort. I don't love the Thunder. I just like those two guys. Chet Holmgren's out for the season. They're not gonna have a good year. I'm just keeping it simple, telling it how it is. In 14th, I've got the Sacramento Kings. Now, the Kings, they have De'Aaron Fox. They have Buddy Hield, they have Domantas Sabonis, which, on paper, De'Aaron Fox looks like a decent player. He's not that great. Sabonis puts up great numbers. Not as big of an impact as you want from that guy. Moving on, number 13, I'm going to put in the San Antonio Spurs. Now that's a tough one. I could very well see the Spurs being the fucking 4 seed or the 15 seed. It's really hard to gauge with them. But I'm putting them at number 13 because I can't really name a fucking player on that team. I know Keldon Johnson, Jakob Poeltl. They ain't got DeJounte Murray no more. He's in the East. It's a fucking cat. Number 12, I've got the Rockets. What the fuck are you doing? Rockets no longer have Christian Wood, but they do have Jalen Green still. They got Kevin Porter Jr. They got the other junior fella. Fuck! The Rockets really don't have a lot going for them this season, if we're being totally honest. I would honestly even consider flipping the Rockets with the Kings. Keeping the Spurs where they are, but putting the Kings over the Spurs, Rockets below. But I'm going to keep the ranking as it is. Scratch that. Scratch everything I just said. Move the Rockets up to 11, Spurs up to 12, Kings to 13, and put the Thunder at 14 because the Utah Jazz are going to number 15. They got rid of Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Bojan Bogdanovic, whatever, maybe it was Bogdan, I don't even know. They have a bunch of new players, a bunch of new bad players, and they're not going to have much chemistry. It's just going to be a mess of a season, let's be honest. So with that being said, the Rockets are now at 11, meaning number 10, I've got the Portland Trailblazers. Now, I like the Portland Trailblazers. I've always liked Dame. I think he's a great player. Last season was not his best season. Let's just be totally honest here. Let's keep it a buck. And also, the Blazers have my boy Norman Powell, so I'm always rooting for them. They've still got Nurkic as far as I know, so they could surprise a lot of people and do something better this season, but I really can't see it happening. I don't think they're doing much. I don't think they're making much noise. Blazers at 10. Now, in the 9 spot, the second play-in team, I've got a team that maybe a hot take because they did pretty fucking well last season, but I'm actually putting the Grizzlies at 9. Now, I think their last season was a bit of a fluke. If we're being totally real, listen, I know John Morant's a fucking phenomenal player. They've also got a couple Canadians. They got Brandon Clark. They got Dylan Brooks. So, I don't mind the Grizzlies. But that being said, I don't know. I don't think they're that good of a team, and I'm probably going to end up eating my words. That's fine. I'm not making this list expecting to be 100% right. This is just my predictions. My tummy is screaming at me. Moving on, number 8, I've got the New Orleans Pelicans. I think the Pelicans can have a solid season with Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, Zion Williamson hopefully being fucking healthy for once. Brandon Ingram's only getting better every season. Zion Williamson's probably gonna have a fucking great season. I'm trying to see that kid post or someone, man. It's been too long. Moving on to number 7, I've got the Los Angeles the Lakers. Now, I've been a big LeBron fan for the last couple of years. I wish I was a bigger fan in his earlier days, but the whole LeBronto thing was very depressing. I used to be a Bron hater. Now, I'm a big fan of the man, so I want to see them do well. That being said, they're realistically, at most, probably middle of the pack. If AD can stay healthy, great. What are the odds that happens? Fucking slim to none. That guy is made of peanut brittle. I don't even know how delicate peanut brittle is, but it's got brittle in the name, so it's you know. LeBron's going into year 20. That's just unfathomable. Russell Westbrook, one of my favorite players of all time. Loved him in his Thunder days. Not the player he once was. I mean, I want to find something good to say about Westbrook, but he makes it tough. You know what I mean? Moving on, the Lakers are a touchy subject. Number 6, I've got the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, Christian Wood, that's a dynamic duo right there. But I don't think they'll be great. I don't think they've improved a ton since last season. And if they prove me wrong, then hey, good for the fucking horses. Good for Mark Cuban, man. But I don't know. I think 6 is a good spot for them. Number 5, we've got the twin tower duo of Karl-Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is gonna be a fucking fun team to watch. I mean, you got D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Rudy Gobert. That's 4 all-star caliber players. Karl-Anthony Towns, great scorer. Anthony Edwards, great scorer. D'Angelo Russell, great scorer. And those 3 haven't done much. And then you throw in Rudy Gobert, who's not going to help on offense, but he's going to help a lot on defense. I think it starts to balance out a little bit, you know? I think it's going to be an interesting team to watch for sure. And I hope they can do good this season. I'm rooting for them. I know a lot of people hate Rudy Gobert. A lot of people. I don't mind the guy one bit. Aside from that bullshit where he had COVID and touched all the mics and then the league got shut down. That was weird. Number 4, I've got the LA Clippers. Clippers team. Healthy Paul George, healthy Kawhi Leonard, lethal. Whether they'll both be healthy this season, I have no idea. I don't even know if they're both going to start in the first game of the season or not. Kawhi's looking pretty fucking good. He's got thighs the size of a fucking minivan. I've always loved Paul George. He's always been one of my favorite players. And he's criminally underrated, way overhated. But that's all I need to say about this team. Healthy Kawhi, healthy PG. That's a fucking winning combo. Number 3, I've got the Phoenix Suns. The Suns, man. Disappointing end to the playoffs last season for sure. But they're still a very good team. You got Devin Booker, you got DeAndre Ayton, who managed to stay with the Suns somehow. Fuck, I thought he was going to Indiana, was it? Nah, it couldn't have been Indiana, was it? That would have been weird. But regardless, Devin Booker, CP3, DeAndre Ayton, great big 3. Jay Crowder's a free agent right now. Anywhere Chris Paul goes, he instantly makes that team a lot better. I'd honestly say these top 4 teams are title contenders. I wouldn't say the Timberwolves are quite there or the Mavs, but these top 4 I could absolutely see winning the chip. At number 2, and this is going to be a hot take, I've got the Golden State Warriors. The reigning world champion Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry coming off a finals MVP. You know they're feeling good, and I mean, it's hard to bet against them. We know their track record. 4 chips in the last 7-8 seasons. That's half of them, man. That being said, they are getting older, but it's Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Not to mention the Maple Mamba, Andrew Wiggins. They're a scary team. Let's just tell it how it is. I wouldn't want to play them. But with the Warriors coming in at 2, that leaves 1 team in that number 1 spot, and this is a boiling hot take, I know. But I got the fucking Denver Nuggets. I think my boy Blue Arrow, he's going to come back on a vengeance this season. Jamal Murray, and obviously Jokic, back-to-back MVP. You get another year of experience under Bones Highland. My boy Facu Campazzo. Aaron Gordon in the right role is could be deadly. I don't even know what inspired me to put the Nuggets at 1, but I got this feeling they're gonna have a great fucking season. Will they be championship winners? No. I'm just gonna say that. No, I don't think they will be. But if they do win it, then hey, great, good on them. But we're ranking the regular season, baby. These fucking cats driving me bananas. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for the Western Conference. Stay tuned for the Eastern Conference video. Let me know what you think. You think my picks are terrible? You think they're perfect? You agree? You disagree? You think I'm an idiot? I am. It is what it is. Nobody's perfect, except for me. And just you watch. And that does it. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're finally back. I'm feeling good. And yeah, I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. Keep putting these fucking videos out. Make you fuckers happy or sad. I don't know how you feel about these. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. Take care.